Oh, take us on. Oh, welcome to Mike Teller News. Yeah, they got my community tab. First of all, they banned me. You know what I'm saying? Again, for the 50th time. But I thought they had quit because I think they finally figured out when they ban me, it makes it worse because I go to chats with thousands of people in the room, unbreaking the matrix, explaining to everybody the truth. And they still block out half of those comments secretly, but I can tell when they do it a certain way. But anyway, so I thought they would stop giving me strikes, but they got desperate. You know what I'm saying? Smacked the crap out of me. All I did was put two sentences on my community tab. Boom. So all my strikes right now are fake. Like it's crazy, bro. Like you know how you hear a dance song and you're like, "Oh, that's cool. I'll dance to that song too, like everybody else." So I did that one time, and I got a strike right now on my thing because uh, the song, the Crip Walk song, they used the N word in the song, and because I was dancing to it, they said I committed a hate crime. You know what I'm saying? Like what? You can't make this stuff up. But anyway, basically, I told the truth about the first president. You know what I mean? That's what they don't want people to know. I wish I could just tell y'all. But they definitely don't want people to figure that out. But to me, people know, bruh. There's no way, bruh. This was planned. Trump is the real revolution. They were controlling both sides, the Illuminati. Basically, the rich white people that control the whole world, Rothschilds and them, had a secret plan to make it look like they were the good guys, saving the people they tortured forever. Put it to you like that. And they knew people wouldn't fall for it, so they had the little fraud and all this stuff in place. But that's none of it worked for them like they thought. So anyway, so if you're wondering, I caught a cold a few days ago. I don't know if it's from the 25. I'm getting over it now, but I don't know if it's from the 25 degrees I had to survive Monday night or when I went to do a job on Wednesday. One of my customers called. The electric went out in their living room, 3 outlets. So I told them, bet, I got you. Let them know, all the different things it could be, and let them know if it's a breaker, I'll change the breaker also. And gave them a flat fee. So anyway, I got there and it was just an outlet, a bad outlet. So that's why the other two weren't working. But I went ahead and changed out two outlets because the other one seemed like it was kind of loose, wore out. The friction on the prongs. So anyway, caught a cold. Oh, and then there's two trees that I knew might fall on me in the woods. And when it was 25 degrees, it was a 30-mile-an-hour wind gust. So I'm like jumping at the tent door when the wind blow because you can hear it all over the tent. And the tree never fell. So anyway, yesterday I was chilling in front of the tent and I hear this boom. It's right next to me. It's that big ass tree that I've been keeping an eye on because it's leaning right over my tent. I know it's about to fall because it's a rotten tree. It said boom. But you talk about standing up at the attention in a half a second. Boom! I was up, and I knew it was that damn tree. And sure enough, it started leaning, boy, coming at me. But I knew the way it was coming, it wasn't really gonna hit me. It was just gonna come close to me and the tent. But it landed on one of my tarps too. I still got to get that damn thing off of there so I can move my tarp around. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm glad that tree fell while I was sitting there chilling. So I don't have to worry about that one. Now there's only one other tree. So anyway, let's get into the news. That's what this is really about. I just figured people might wonder a few things about this homeless shit. To me, it's I got a home now. You know what I mean? Cause all them weirdo spirits and shit the regular people have in society, man. I realize now. I see why the Bible says, "Do not be fooled." Evil company. It said that for a reason, bro. I figured it out now. Cause just having a buster in the same household that you know is old sneaky ass snake coward lame, you know what I mean? That right there is not good at all, man. It's not good at all because you just, especially when you a no nonsense type person, you know what I mean? And, I'm old school. I feel like you disrespect me, you know what I mean? You got to put, you don't, you can let people get away with stuff, you know what I mean? Free pass. I'm just saying, at some point, I'm old school with it, man. We got to do something, man. You ain't gonna just keep playing with me, you know what I mean? I'm just being honest, yo. So to avoid all that nonsense, man, get away from the busters, man. I'm telling you. You don't want those evil coward spirits around you, cause then you living your life and all of a sudden you gotta do something you didn't want to do. You know what I mean? So anyway, let's get into the news because they limited my community tab. But they always do that. When they give me them on fake strikes, they make it to where my community tab, they only let me post, you know, maybe 4 or 5 things a day at the most. And y'all know I post news, breaking news constantly. So I can't do it right now. So we're gonna review it real quick. Just some of the latest news stories. Let me pull up the latest news stories. I'm gonna run down on that and get the hell on because I'm about to damn go grocery shopping or something. All right, split screen. Boom. Love appears at the worst, and even the best of times. It takes over your mind, your heart, and that. Hey, you ever hear old music and just like play it for like 2 weeks straight? Can't get off this baby for you, man. All right, latest news. Here we go. Let me back it up a little bit, man. So much so, no wonder they banned me this week. The best news ever has been coming out. All right, let's just back it up a little bit. Just right here. Breaking. The White House says President Trump is signing an exclusive order to lower tariffs on beef, tomatoes, coffee, and bananas. Yeah, he knows. He knows those are the products they're trying to raise up. I noticed there's no deals on any kind of beef sticks or nothing like that for a minute, which is kind of odd. Now we see why. So Trump said, "All right, we're gonna do something about that." Breaking. A leaked email shows Jeffrey Epstein's brother, Mark Epstein, asking if Vladimir Putin has the photos of Trump blowing bubble, which has been nickname of Bill Clinton. Yeah, stupid ass. Just a bunch of Luciferian elite whitey lies. That's what Democrats are, whitey. Don't get it twisted. It's all a scam. They're the same evil powers that's always ran the world. Trump is the revolution, the military operation. How you think he got in there? The elections are rigged. And if he's not, nobody cares, bro. He's pretending. Nobody can say he's not pretending to be the good guy. He's literally going to war with Joe Biden and them that had a white system, oppressed black and brown forever. So play the game with somebody else, boy. I'm gonna stay, baby. I don't care nothing about none of that. Go play with somebody else. Breaking. FBI Director Kash Patel said he has confirmed that Trump's assassin, Thomas Matthew Crooks, was a lone wolf and acted alone. Now, a lot of these things Trump and them are doing is optics also. They'll tell lies, you motherfucking right. To take down the bad guys, oh yeah. So it's not just Democrats are lying. You got the good guys, they'll lie too. It's called optics. Anyway, just to wake people up. It's all about waking up your consciousness. See, my consciousness is certified bulletproof. I was fortunate enough to be raised around some very intelligent, strong, and they happen to be black OGs. You can't break me. You can't play me. You can't. Nothing you say makes a difference to me. Like I'm literally certified. I know the game. Like there's nothing. I just play dumb. Been playing dumb just to let certain people know. Anyway, let's continue with the news. A person in Washington State has tested positive for H5N1 bird flu. Yeah, whatever. Breaking. 40% of women ages 15 to 44 say they want to permanently leave the United States. Why? When you got Trump taking down the Luciferian elite powers of the world. They must have brainwashed some group of women to be totally, I don't want to say retarded. Anyway, breaking. U.S. Rep. Marjorie Taylor Greene says she has been receiving. Yeah. Let's do a little bit. Breaking. Jewish New Yorkers have reportedly arming themselves ahead of Zahran Mamdani taking office, fearing they could be targeted for their faith. Okay, this one is complex. Let me explain. It's one or two things, man. First of all, the people that are claiming to be Jewish, for the most part, that's why you can't just say Jewish are the bad guy, Muslim are the bad guy, follower of Christ the bad guy, because every group, the Luciferians pretend to be everybody. The main thing they love, they worship Satan, but the main thing that's the people that really rule the world. But the main religion they love to play the most is Jewish. So you have to understand the very rich, powerful people that are pretending to be Jewish that rule the world that are behind all this nonsense. So they're trying to confuse people. They're mixed in with other people. You see what I'm saying? So basically, not the Jewish, but the Satanists that pretend to be Jewish, they're the ones that put Zomari in there. You know what I mean? So they're trying to make it all complicated. But anyway, so yeah, that's propaganda right there. Like you put them in there, so don't act like. But it's not really the real Jews. Now they might be arming themselves for real, or whoever claimed to be Jewish. But the good guys that are actually Jewish, whether they're pretending to be Jewish or not, at least they're against the Luciferian elite. Anyway, let's continue, man. Senator John Fetterman has been released from the hospital following a fall. He's got a big smile, got a few scrapes on his face, and holding a cup of orange juice or something, smiling. Breaking. Okay, we're going to skip that. Iran has pushed emergency alerts to mobile phones across the country, signaling that the government may be preparing a possible conflict in December. Breaking. UK government. Now, this is a big one. Listen up. Breaking. UK government has been caught hiding data that connects blank, that connects blank shots to widespread deaths, saying they feared the truth would trigger distress or anger among mourning families. Pay attention. I hate to give you the news. I told y'all from the beginning the best I could, man. And everybody, see, this is part. They say the chosen ones, they all talking now. They mad because the chosen ones knew a lot of us are broke, homeless, nothing. We all knew the whole scam. Like we knew the whole thing. We tried to tell all the rich people, don't do it, don't do it. Help save their fucking life. And what they do? Oh shit, they real mad now. The fucking broke motherfucker knew everything because we don't give a fuck about this world. We don't give a fuck about having more money than everybody else. God give it to us, He give it to us. We ain't selling our soul. Fuck that. Breaking. Protesters in Mexico spray painted Jewish horror on the gates of the National Palace amid growing anger directed at Claudia Sheinbaum, the country's Jewish female president. It's hard to determine exactly. Well, first of all, they shouldn't have put Jewish horror, but at the same time, in their mind, you got these evil people behind this that are pretending to be Jewish. So it makes the real Jews look bad, or the people that are good that think they're Jewish or whatever. So it's hard to tell with that. I'm not going to leave any comment on that. Let's keep going. Breaking. Israel airstrikes have begun on Gaza. Damn it, man. Why? Why? Supposed to be a ceasefire. Why is Israel? Ugh. Breaking. FBI Director Kash Patel says the truth about January 6th pipe bomb. is finally about to surface. I think you'll see something on that front very soon. We can't reveal details from ongoing investigations. We all know that was an inside job by the white supremacists, the Democrats. Breaking. The NBA, what? That might confuse people. Listen, man. They never did hate, they were never KKK. We always thought these white system people that were oppressing black and brown forever, Joe Biden, the Clintons, Bush, all these horrible white people that oppressed black and brown forever, we thought they were KKK. No, when you're that evil to do people like that on purpose, you're not KKK. You are Satan. They worship Lucifer. Now you know I'm telling the truth. What are they saying now? They take out all the white people. They hire black, call it DEI. Now they say hate white people. Now do you understand? They worship Satan. It's a plan. Don't let them outsmart you. All right, let's go. Let's continue. Breaking. The NBA is asking for the phones and emails of at least 10 Los Angeles Lakers employees, including two of LeBron James' associates, as part of its investigation into illegal sports gambling. Let's keep going. A Democrat fundraising group called Dynasty SRG emailed Jeffrey Epstein in May 2013 to pinch then freshman Congressman Hakeem Jeffries as a rising star and invited Epstein to a DSCC fundraising dinner with President Obama. Breaking. A major U.S. carrier has entered the Caribbean as Trump sets his sights on Venezuela. I think Trump captured Venezuela at least a week or two ago. And you can just tell, if you really pay attention, you can tell that he captured Venezuela a couple weeks ago. They didn't say anything. They're probably still not really letting it all the way out. The reason why I said that is it was something about Russia was going to provide Ukraine with rockets. I mean, not Ukraine, Venezuela. So I knew then Trump conquered Venezuela. They're just doing optics now. Breaking. President Trump says Tucker Carlson is free to interview anyone he wants, including Nick Flutes. Breaking. President Trump announces plans for a major meeting with New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani, which could take place very soon. So Mamdani, what's going to happen is Mamdani is going to end up working for Trump. That's what's going to happen. He'll keep doing the same things he's doing, acting the same way, but he'll just be setting up all the people that set him up to begin with, because he's being set up by the Luciferian elite. But Trump will probably say, look, I can free you right now. You're going to lose. We got him surrounded. And Trump will probably offer him a deal. Breaking. President Trump says House Republicans should vote to release the Epstein files because, in his words, they have nothing to hide. Yeah, Trump has demanded the Republicans vote to release the Epstein. Breaking. Ousted Bangladesh leader Shel Shahbazi sentenced to death for crimes against humanity involving an uprising in 2024 that killed hundreds. Breaking. Senator Ted Cruz is laying the groundwork for a 2028 presidential bid by leaning into his feud with Tucker Carlson. All right, so that's the latest breaking news. Hey, whoever said good morning. I'm just glancing through here to see if there's any other hot news. Let me see what General Patton's talking about. It's a really good channel. Yeah, that's all the money thing. I don't like talking about the money since I ain't got none. But I'll still talk about it for people that do have money, but not right now. All right. D Johns, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so yeah, I just want to do a little live news update. They got my community tab limited. They're giving me strikes again. That's why I've been gone for a week. But anyway, y'all have a good one. And till next time, my love. Hopefully I'll be well enough to do a workout tomorrow. I think it's, even though I was sick coming down and felt like double pneumonia, you know me, I was hard headed, so I was doing my workout anyway. I was doing the workout anyway, but I was doing half of it now. So I'm still on schedule, and tomorrow should be pull up day if everything works out right. I do feel like I'm on the mend of my cold. So yeah, till next time, much love. My love. That's what I'm talking about. Peace.